Welcome to the TrendSetter, your go-to channel for the mysterious, the unexplained, and the downright chilling. Today, we're diving deep into the crystal-clear waters of the Seychelles, where recent sightings of mermen and sirens have left locals and tourists alike both captivated and terrified. From eerie songs echoing across moonlit lagoons to strange disappearances near the island's rocky shores, these oceanic legends may be more than just myth. Are these creatures guardians of the sea or something far more sinister? Join me as we explore the truth behind these mysterious encounters. In the heart of the Indian Ocean, the Seychelles archipelago is renowned for its serene beauty, pristine beaches, lush forests, and crystal-clear lagoons. But beneath the tranquil waters, a darker mystery has begun to unravel. Locals, especially the fishermen, speak in hushed tones about strange sightings that have left the islands gripped with unease. It began subtly, whispered tales passed between old sailors. The first reports came from a secluded lagoon near La Digue, where fishermen claim to have seen figures swimming just below the surface. At first glance, they resembled dolphins or large fish, but something was off. The creatures moved too gracefully, too deliberately, as though they were aware they were being watched. One night, a group of fishermen set out to test their luck near the deeper waters of Praslin Island. The ocean was unnervingly calm, the full moon casting a silver glow over the surface. As they cast their nets, a haunting melody began to rise from the depths. It was soft at first, barely discernible over the gentle lapping of waves, but soon it grew louder, more insistent, an eerie, seductive sound that seemed to come from nowhere and everywhere at once. Mesmerized, one of the younger fishermen stood and gazed into the water. His eyes widened in terror as a figure slowly emerged, a creature with a human-like upper body, but with scales that shimmered in the moonlight. Its eyes, magical and endless, locked onto his, and its lips curled into a smile that sent chills down his spine. Without a word, the creature dove back beneath the surface, its long, serpentine tail disappearing into the abyss. Shaken, the men returned to shore, abandoning their catch. They spoke of sirens, the mythical creatures known for luring sailors to their doom. The villagers dismissed the tale as an exaggeration, a drunken fabrication, until the disappearances began. Tourists and locals alike began to vanish. It started with a young couple kayaking near Lazio. Their boat was found washed ashore intact, but there was no trace of them. Then a seasoned diver exploring the coral reefs failed to return from his expedition. One evening, a woman walking along the shoreline of May claimed to have heard faint singing from the rocks. Drawn toward the sound, she saw a figure perched on a distant boulder, a woman with long, flowing hair and pale skin that glistened in the moonlight. Her voice was hypnotic, pulling the woman closer to the water. Just before stepping into the waves, the woman snapped out of the trance and fled back to her hotel, her heart racing. Rumors spread like wildfire, Stories of mermen and sirens appearing near secluded lagoons and rocky coves became commonplace. Some said the creatures were guardians of the ocean, punishing those who ventured too close to their underwater realm. Others believe they were vengeful spirits, cursed to roam the sea for eternity, luring humans to a watery grave. The local government dismissed the sightings as superstition, but the islanders knew better. Fishermen began avoiding certain waters, refusing to set sail after dark. Tourists were warned to stay away from the more isolated beaches, and those who venture too close to the forbidden lagoons often returned with strange stories of whispers carry on the wind and the sensation of being watched from beneath the waves. To this day, the seas around Seychelles hold their secrets tightly. On quiet nights when the moon is full and the waters are still, some say you can hear the distant echo of a haunting song, a siren's call beckoning from the depths. Whether you choose to listen or flee is up to you, but remember on. Once you hear the call, it may already be too late.